Okay, now I'm in the special sound testing room at Festool. I didn't even know that they had this, to be honest with you, but basically when they're developing tools, they bring the tools into this shop. It's completely isolated from any sound outside of the building. It's kind of weird actually to be in here because there's no echo. They'll bring any of the tools in. They've got microphones set all around the room, and they even have this expensive human one with these sensors in the ears. So they'll be able to hear from the microphones all the sounds that would be in your shop, but they can also sense and hear somehow with this magical dummy here what the sound is going into the human ear to make sure it doesn't go above certain decibels or to make certain warnings. But what's really unique about this is when you turn it on, they have a computer over here, and then with the readout on the computer, they can try and identify the things that are making the most annoying sounds and try and adjust it so that it's the most comfortable sound for you when you're using the saw. And now obviously by nature, power tools are pretty annoying and loud and high-pitched and things like that, but they go through a tremendous amount of effort of trying to isolate and identify those things that are making the most high-pitched, most annoying sounds, and they might change the belts or change the way they attach saw blades or change certain motors to try and bring that to, as much as they can, the most pleasing sound, or at least the least annoying sound. So watch, I'll turn it on here and then we can check it on the computer. So now you can see right here, these are all the sounds, and basically the way that it was explained to me is the lower that this is down here, that's kind of the lower noises and the more pleasant to our ears. The real high ones up here, that's where you have the real high whining sort of router and saw blade noises. And they're trying to identify and isolate those ones that have the highest pitch ones and get this sound bar the closest to the bottom as they can. Obviously within reason because it is a power tool. And so you can see on this one, for the most part, this saw is actually pretty good down here in the bottom. And then there's just some things that are unavoidable that are kind of high pitched. But it's not that bad. The saw is still running in the background. It's not that bad to be around. And so this is just another example of the efforts that Festool goes through to try and manufacture the best tools that they can. And this is also one of the reasons why the tools end up costing a bit more, is because the level of testing and the level of prototyping and the efforts that they go through to try and make a really high quality product.